try to find the sunny side of life.
Hi, I'm Harry Marks, and this is Let's All Go to the Lobby, your introduction to the film you're about to watch. Up next is Charles Walters' 1948 musical about one man's struggle to get back on top by turning his new dance partner into his old dance partner. From MGM, this is Easter Parade. Before Fred Astaire was cast as Broadway star Don Hughes, Gene Kelly was attached to the role, but he had broken his ankle by slamming his foot down in anger after losing a volleyball game. Still, you can tell the character was written with Kelly in mind. Don is a brash, arrogant, and demanding drill sergeant of a teacher. Just ask Debbie Reynolds. Astaire had actually retired from acting in 1946, but it was Kelly who convinced him to come back and take the role in his place. As for Don's one-time dance partner Nadine, played by Ann Miller, her part was originally slated for Sid Charisse, who had to bow out after sustaining torn ligaments in her knees. Kelly and Charisse would go on to appear together 4 years later in Singin' in the Rain. And in a cast teeming with replacements, even the director's chair was seemingly up for grabs. Judy Garland's husband, Vincent Minnelli, had been tapped to direct, but her psychiatrist recommended they not work together. Filming of Easter Parade was hard at first for Garland, who, despite being about as big as Fred Astaire at the time, had never met him before. He was a bit intimidating, and to make matters worse, her first scene with him was a kissing scene. Well, Sidney Sheldon, who had co-written the screenplay, had been telling Garland a story on the first day of filming. It must have been a good one, because when it came time to shoot, she ignored the director's calls to the set, instead pressing Sheldon to keep telling her the story. After some time, he jokingly asked if she even wanted to film the scene, and Garland said no. She was about to go kiss a man she'd never met, on camera for the first time. So Sheldon took her over to meet Astaire, and that was that. They were able to film the rest of the movie without any problems. Easter Parade found great success upon its release, coming in second at the box office that year to Bing Crosby and Bob Hope's Road to Rio, which had been released on Christmas Day of 1947. This was despite its lead actors having a 23-year age difference. Astaire was 49, while Garland was only 26. A similar age gap would actually hurt Hitchcock's Vertigo 10 years later, with a 49-year-old Jimmy Stewart playing opposite a 24-year-old Kim Novak. With a jukebox full of songs by Irving Berlin, Easter Parade remains an annual watch for musical lovers thanks to its toe-tapping performances from its fun and lively cast. From MGM, starring Judy Garland, Fred Astaire, Ann Miller, and Peter Lawford, here's 1948's Easter Parade.